Hello everyone, Sableye here, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are here with week 9 of the Malamar Games, up versus MCamp, and guys, it's a good one. It's a fun little format for you guys today. It is a DS Era VGC with Dynamax sort of thing. So basically, you can only use Pokemon that were released on the DS eras, or during the DS era, I should say. So that would be, I believe, Gen 4 to 7. And this is what we've got right here. So, and yes guys, this is the second week I took a Selgor. And yes guys, this is shamelessly stolen from Pengy's, this is Pengy's team that he used this week. Because honestly, I didn't have time to build anything. So we're here, we got a Selgor Palossand stuffs, which hopefully we can be able to pull off. Which honestly, I think we just can we not? Does Palossand not just win? If I just go a Selgor Palossand with Water Shuriken, get the defense boost, max the Palossand turn 1, proc my policy in game, like it can't be that simple, can it? Surely it's not that simple, right? I don't know if it's that simple, but I don't hate this. The other option is Incineroar with Burning Jealousy into the Thunderous, which is definitely an option, but I think I like having Crest as well, because Crest just seems like it's something that's going to sit here in that endgame, and this gives me a Trick Room option. And if we're going to go Trick Room, I almost want Stack Attacka. I just feel like Stack Attack is a really tough bring. So I'm actually going to go ahead and bring Instinct here. I don't know if this is really going to be optimal, and I think you guys have noticed a lot of the times I'm dropping game 1s in this league, right? But it's fine. We're going to figure it out. Well, like I said, I just want to click Water Shuriken into my own Palossand and max and do stuff, you know? Like, that's all I really want to do right here. Whether I win or not, I'm not too concerned about it. It's just a for-fun league, right? But speaking of a for-fun league, we are relatively close to a... what am I trying to say? We're relatively close to a playoff spot. I think one more win and we should have it. There's 2 weeks left, so... winning either this one or next week's should allow us to secure a spot. I have a tough time believing it wouldn't. This is one of those ones where I'm going to attempt the Water Shuriken into the Palossand, and I'm going to straight up Dynamax. And I think I dropped the Quake into Instant. Because if I get the kill, I get the kill. If I don't get the kill, it's still better off. It's still my best bet. Right? Like, if I get my policy off here, we kill the Instant. Right? If I don't get my policy, it's okay. The worst case scenario here is that this is something like Eerie Impulse Support Thunderous and Shukaberry Instant. So even worst case scenario, right? Well, not worst case scenario, but what I can possibly see happening is Fake Out into the Acelgor, because they kind of need to worry about what that's going to do, right? And Dynamax the Thunderous. And that's going to kill my Acelgor through my Focus Sash, which, okay, I lose a Acelgor, but we trade a Acelgor for Instant. It's not amazing, but that just lets me walk in with Crest. Just click Trick Room because we killed the Instant. And Thunderous should not be capable of killing on a Acelgor. Now, they might not Fake Out at all here, right? And if they opt to not click Fake Out here, and I get my Water Shuriken, and they try to go for something like a Parting Shot, it's a little bit more concerning. But guys, I have never Dynamaxed the Palossand, and I love Palossand. Like, Palossand is one of my favorite Ghost-type Pokemon, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I love all Ghost-type Pokemon, but Palossand is just right up there with one of those, you know, it's, oh my goodness, it's a Palossand. I don't know, I just love the concept of a possessed castle. Maybe I'm weird. I'm probably weird, but it's fine. So seeing a Dynamax there is pretty hype. Gonna get the Water Compaction defense boost here. Hopefully a few more as well. Because you like those defense boosts, right? Defense rose sharply. Defense gonna raise sharply. Alright, break through this thing. And now I'm getting a Quake boost as well, unless they Parting Shot off of it. But I feel like they just double a Selgor here. Airstream going into what? Gotta be a Selgor, right? Okay, so you're gonna proc my Sash, which is fine because now I'm unburdened. So I'm actually faster than this Thunder is still. If they decide not to kill me here. Let's see what they opt for here. Blaze Kick Instant gonna come out, gonna take down a Selgor, but we're gonna just in turn take down Instant. I'm okay with that trade-off. Like a Selgor for Instant, and I got my policy. I have my policy, I have my defense boost. I fail to see how instant or how they really come back from this. Like, Palossand's almost unkillable already. Unless I'm missing something, I'm pretty confident Palossand is just unkillable at the moment. Like, unless I'm forgetting what they had in the back, I don't see a kill on Palossand here. Crest comes straight in, so I don't have to give Thunderous a boost, because that could potentially wreck me. But I'm +2, +2. Plus, I believe I got all 3. I believe I got my 6 policies up. Yeah. Cot's their best bet. And Cot's not really much of a bet. This is a nice little trick room to start see if they give it to me. And I am just going to quickly check what my stats are at, because that's ridiculous. Like, good luck killing me. And I almost want to just Quake again, because Thunderous doesn't scare me. It's not going to kill this Palossand. I'm more concerned about killing Whimsicott. So that's where we're going to go with this. Now, yeah, they might hard bring in Lando, but I don't think they can afford to. This is going to be Energy Ball. If they have Energy Ball, it's coming out right now. They don't have another option. Unless you're Special Thundy, you're still not killing me. But I don't think you would be. They are not Special Thundy. That's definitely setting up for the... I can almost guarantee you that's setting up for their Whimsicott to kill me next turn or after this. But I'm bullying this Whimsicott. I'm +2. I wouldn't be surprised if it died. Focus Sash, confirmed. That's fine. It's good info. Very, very good info. I don't mind this. Like, when I led this, I didn't think we'd be in this good of a position. But here we are. We're going to get a Trick Room up. So now I have a few options. I could... See, part of me wants the Phantasm, but I also think that's a bad idea. I think I just go for the Grass move. As much as I'd love to get my Quake boost back up, I'm going to start commenting as well. If they Encore me, so be it. But I don't want to go Phantasm, because that's going to allow Thunderous to get a boost, and I do not want to give Thunderous a boost here. I don't want to Quake, because if they are Lando in the back, that's concerning. What else would they be in the back, though? I don't hate Giga Drain. I think Overgrowth is decently strong here. Like, it does the job, right? It's going to kill the Cot and hit the switch-ins if they decide to switch. So the Overgrowth is going to come out. Also going to give me a little bit of health back at the end of his return, so... I don't want to say it's probably my best option, because I think Quake was probably the best option, so I just make myself unkillable. But I'm not going to complain about getting the kill on Cot here, and the cover for the switch-ins, so... Like, I didn't want to give the Thunderous a +2, because then all of a sudden he starts threatening my Cresselia. Right now, Thunderous without a boost is not a threat, right? Big Thunderous, no boost, does not threaten me one bit. And you're going to see a Steel Spike, because he's going to try and boost those defenses here. But we have 2 special attackers on the field right now, so I'm not too concerned. Crest basically ate that for breakfast, and we just get the kill here right now. Palossand's going to get a little bit of health back. I still have Shore Up as well. It's going to depend on what their last one is if we really do win this, because Crest, I mean, we should be able to run through. I think Mimikyu is the most concerning, as weird as that sounds. I think Mimikyu is the most concerning, but there's the Cresselia. And I mean, this is pretty solid. I do have to check if this instant has a dark move. I'm not sure if Pengi opted for the dark move or not, but we shall see how this works. I mean, I have a tough time believing we find a way to take an L here. Instant does not have the dark move, so I do have to bully down Crest. I think I just drop a stored power, honestly, into the Thunderous. Just get as much damage into it as possible, and just drop the Shadow Ball into the Crest. His stored power is doing nothing to Crest. I'm not boosted up enough, and I don't need to recover this turn. I'll recover next turn. Shadow Ball. I could see their Cresselia trying to reverse room. +2 Palossand, though. Gonna pack a punch. Just did it. Just gonna miss. No reversal from their Cresselia. That is fine. Shadow Ball. It is now in range of Shadow Ball, I should say. In fact, I could probably Giga Drain. Not sure if I want to do it or not, though. So I want to make sure I get that kill, right? So stored power is going to come on out, going to take the Thunder. It's going to do a decent chunk of damage, nothing crazy. It's actually going to be Thunder Punch from the Thunders. Is that AV then? Thunder Punch, Steel Spike, Fly, and you... Not confirmed. I cannot confirm AV. But, I mean, with Thunder Punch and Steel Spike, no Life Orb, it's a very, very, very good suspicion on my end that that thing's going to be Assault Vested. So, I'm content just to Shadow Ball. I'm going to Calm Mind again. I don't think this Thunders can really touch us. So I Shadow Ball, kill the Crest, and once Crest is gone, I mean, Palo just wins, no? I'm just happy Palossand decided to win. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm just happy Palo Sand actually worked. I'm surprised they didn't just go for the fake out and the airstream last game, which I feel like was definitely. Oh, they are protect crest. Okay, it's not game over yet. Not game over yet. Like I said, I don't think this Thundurus can touch me, so we're gonna get another calm lined up, and I believe there's still one more turn of Trick Room, so we should be safe killing crest. I have a tough time seeing how we lose this, guys. I really do. Like, what does Thundurus do here? Thunder Punch again. Yeah, that's all it's got, right? I mean, it's stacking up the damage. I'm not even going to bother recovering, right? Generally speaking, the correct move here is for Cresselia to click Moonlight. To heal on up, get back to full health. To not have to deal with the Thundurus. But right now, just the damage I'm putting into the Thundurus, with Fake Out pressure in the back, with Palo Sand still at +6, it's already game over. Whoop, that's the wrong button. It's already game over, so all I need to do is make sure I'm taking knockouts here, and Shadow Ball will kill Crest. And there's no reason to stall this game out any longer. It is technically the optimal play, but given the circumstances and how quickly we can end this game, it's we're gonna take that route instead, because it just makes more sense, right? Like, if I was worried that they could catch up, like if they had other Pokemon in the back, I do think getting my health back is more important here. But because it's just this Thundurus and it has to 1v3 the world, they're gonna Thunder Punch again. I don't even think that kills. They might get me with another Thunder Punch if that was a low roll and they can get a high roll here. But even if they kill Crest, there's too much on the field with an instant in the back for them to be able to pull this off. Like, Twisted Dimension is returned to normal, but it's just not enough for them to win this game. Once again, I just launched the attack. I'd love for them to reveal their next move, for their last move, but it should just be a Thunder Punch into the Crest. But I would love to see their last move. Unfortunately, we're not going to see that. The Thunder Punch going into Crest, not going to get the kill, and Crest is going to finish up this one with the drop of the stored power, and that's how we do it. Okay, up game one, up a game. Although I think the next game has potential to go very, very differently. I think they can technically do this very, very, very differently. Like, I almost am inclined to think they're going to hard bring Whimsicott to this. Like, I'm super inclined to think Whimsicott's coming here to the game too. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't want to overread because I do that a lot, right? And if you guys have been around on the channel for a while, you guys can probably say how many times I've overread. Like, just thinking, oh, they should adapt and do this, and then I'm like, okay, I'll adapt to that when I really have no reason to, right? So I might interpret the if it ain't broke, don't fix it here policy. But the thing is, if I go Acelgo, if I do the exact same thing, I don't think I'm in a good spot because they're gonna go Fake Out Max Airstream, and then I can't really, and I'm not gaining anything with the Palo Sand, right? And that's where the concern becomes. Like, if I bring the Palo Sand mode and I don't get the Acelgor off, I'm not even sure if a max play kills an instant. Because Palo Sand, as much as I love this thing, is not known for its offense, especially outside of the weakness policy, and instant is known for its bulk. So, because I don't know that calc, I'm a little reluctant to lead the same thing. Can I have something that also works? I feel like Crest is just ridiculously bulky, and is going to be able to get Trick Room up regardless of anything. So I'm going to actually go Crest. I don't really want to go Amoonguss mode because they do have two big Airstreamers and a Combine Cresselia on their end. So I still bring Palo Sand, I think. I think I'm actually going to go Palo Crest. Actually, I go Palo Stack and just drop Life Orb Body Press Snow. For the most part, I think. Sure. Even if I don't get the Body Press and I can just Protect Stack turn 1, get a Trick Room up in game, and then max the stack, that also works really, really well. So I have Palo Sand here. And I think Instant is still correct. I'm going to opt for, like I said, I'm opting for Stack Attack instead of Acelgor this time, just because I feel like they have a very easy line to get rid of it, and I don't want to really play into that. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this isn't the wave. Maybe I should have just gone right back into Acelgor Palo Sand, right? Which is concerning because let's say I lose this game. What do I do game 3? But there's the Instant Lando. I could have arguably gone back into it, but I'm a-okay with this because am I okay with this? Because I'm getting quaked. Am I though? Is it Fake Out Quake? Is that the play from my opponent here? Where's the ally switch when you need it? Yeah, here's the thing. I could read the fake out Quake, and I think I'm going to. I'm just going to let the Instant take the damage. Instant isn't one of those mons for me that, oh my goodness, I need to have it here to win the game. So I think I think I sweep with the other 3 as long as I get Trick Room up. So I do think Instant coming in on my end here, making sure Crest can get Trick Room up on the following turn, is optimal. Because if I had to guess, this is fake out into Crest and a Quake into my Instant. And if they're going to max again turn 1, that gives me multiple things. That gives me late game Dynamax potential. That gives me survival because I'm getting the Intimidate. Unless there's something like White Herb, which I could definitely see. There's the White Herb, that's fine. But this is still covering for that, right? Because I'm still bringing in Instant. And I'm not getting Trick Room this turn. Next turn, I can actually go Burning Jealousy to punish their Landorus. I need to make sure I find a way to get... Oh! That is not what I was expecting, but we do get the -1 on Instant now. You think it's You guys think it's Policy Instant? I think it's Policy Instant. This is going to be either Bulldoze or Earthquake into Policy Instant. Never mind, it's Stone Edge. Into the Crest. Crest should eat that, no problem. Max Darkness comes out. They're -1. I'm really not overly concerned about this. It does do a lot of damage to Crest, though, and that's concerning. Okay. But I get the Trick Room up now. Yeah, there's no concern here. I got my room up. I'm gonna Moonlight. And I think I just Parting Shot the Instant. Right? Because, like, this should be... This is Moonlight for sure. If I Parting Shot, I mean, they're not gonna Darkness the Instant. So that allows Palossand to come in and at least do a little bit. I just have to make sure I don't lose Palossand. But with something like Shora, I should be perfectly fine. Like, I respect it. I get what they were going for. Oh, this is beautiful. This is actually beautiful. We're going to get the Parting Shot. Their Instant's going to be weakened. We're going to get Palossand on the field relatively for free. Actually, I think it's almost guaranteed for free, right? And Crest gets the health back up, no? Unless Instant's slower, in which case I lose Crest. But then that brings in Life Orb Stack Attacker for the sweep. Which will be what I go for if I lose Crest here. Because Instant is arguably slower than Cresselia. At least it should be. Yeah, that's fine. So I'm going to lose Crest. I'm okay with that, I think. It's more of a... Was this worth it? Because I don't know if Stack Attacker can actually kill Landorus here. I think I have to. I have to go for it, right? And I think I just dropped the straight up Steel Spike into that slot. Get my defense boost up and make Stack Attacker unkillable. It's going to have to kill. You know what I mean? And I'm going to go back into Instant just so I don't lose Palossand because it is super important to have Palossand for that late game Cresselia. And basically what I want to do is ignore Instant this turn and kill it next turn with my Stack Attacker. So I want to hopefully pick up the Landers with this Steel Spike here. Since I'm Life Orb, I'm even lonely. Like, I'm an attack boosting Stack Attacker. So I'm hoping that that's enough to take a KO here. So we'll see. Right, if I kill Landorus here, Instant shouldn't be able to do anything. They're actually going to hard pivot the Instant out, which is insane to me. I respect it, but I don't know if it's enough. So were they calling Max Palossand Quake? I think they were calling a Quake there. But we're going to get the Steel Spike up and hopefully kill Lando. And if we just kill Lando, I think it's GG. Because the Steel Spikes are also boosting my endgame body press, which is phenomenal here. Like, I failed to see... If this kills, I think we just sweep, right? Like, this is a reverse sweep, I think, if this kills. Now, Landers is good. It might survive. Nope. Beautiful. So, Lando's going to go down. We've got Fake Out Pressure on the field. If they want to bring their Instant back in... Wait, was that not... Okay, the Beast Boost didn't happen. That was the Steel Spike boost. I was like, did I mess that up? I'm pretty sure I didn't mess that up. But, yeah, defense... I definitely messed that up. That's fine. That is fine. I mean, I'm still stockpiling. I'm not really concerned about it. The attack boost just would have been really nice because at minus, I would have been back at neutral when the Instant came back in. But I didn't. Okay, I'll have to take a look at that after, but not really too concerned. Whimsicott's coming in. I'm going to drop a Steel Spike. Actually, I'm going to Rockfall. And I'm just going to fake out into the Cresselia, I think. If this covers an instant switch in for the Whimsicott, this should put the Whimsicott in range of Sand Chip anyways. I'm a Life Orb Stack Attacker, dropping a Rockfall. So this should allow the Whimsicott to die at the end of this turn. And then from there, I think we should be okay. It's a little concerning because Cresselia is still going to set up, right? And that's where the concern comes, is that Cress is going to start setting up here. They're going to click Tailwind, trying to set up for outside of Trick Room. I respect it, because Trick Room is coming to an end shortly. Max Rockfall is going to come on down here. Should pick this up. I'd be shocked if this doesn't. Yeah. Puts it right down to the Sash. Sand Chip is going to take it down now. I also get my special defense boost, which is super nice. And I think we're safe. Right? Like, I fail to see how we lose this. I think this is just GG, right? I mean, the Cress is the biggest concern. I'll Burning Jealousy just to make sure it doesn't get that leftovers boost, right? So I can just keep chipping. Right? Because you know they're going to want to Calm Mind at some point, right? There comes the Incineroar. I'm probably going to get faked out. I would imagine this is fake out into Calm Mind. I could Knuckle, which is actually interesting here, because I don't know if I'm getting a kill on Instant. No, I really should. Like, what am I, -1? I'm gonna Rockfall, and I'm gonna Burning Jealousy if they give it to me. I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be slower than the Crest anyways. I don't think Burning Jealousy really does anything here. Protect Instant. I respect it. You know what? That's a good play. I can't complain about Protect Instant. Crest, just double protect. I'm okay with that. So Knuckle would have been ideal, but another Steel Spike allows me to just Body Press now, and I don't have to worry. Sorry, that wasn't a Steel Spike, but either way, Body Press is going to do more than enough for Instant, especially after this. I do worry, though, about Policy, because I can definitely see that being something they went for, though. But they're not Policy. Burning Jealousy is going to come on out. And I think the best course of action is Parting Shot Crest and Body Press Instant. I could Burning Jealousy. I just showed it, though. And I think they're more concerned about finding a way to kill Stack right now than really setting up. Because right now, this Stack Attack is going to run them. Right? This Stack Attack is going to absolutely run over them if they're not paying attention. If they don't divert their attention to it, I should say. Also, anyways, like I said, I'm going to just drop an immediate Body Press. They have no fake out pressure, and I'm just going to cover for the fact that they might Calm Mind here. Body Press from this range will 100% kill Instant. In fact, it might even be doing the best amount of damage to Crest. Like I said, they have to worry about the Stack Attacker. But it's not going to be enough. They're going to Darkest Layer through the boost. It's just not going to be enough. The Stack Attacker is absolute insanity. Stack Attacker is going to tank that. Parting Shot coming out from the Instant just to hinder off this Crest one more time as Palossand makes an appearance here. Do I have anything to proc Policy on my own Crest? On my own Palossand? I do not. Which is a tad bit unfortunate, but so we're stuck without Policy here, but it's okay. I mean, Shadow Ball is gonna do enough to Crest. We see that's gonna be doing about 40% from prior turns, and then you add whatever damage Stack Attacker wants to add to Crest. I don't think the Crest can stall this out. Down goes Instant, and this is GG, I believe. Like, okay, Crest can try, but I don't think Crest can do it. Like, I love Crest as much as the next person, but I don't think in this position it's bulky enough. Like, in my opinion, this is Shadow Ball Body Press because I'm plus +1,000,000. I'm Life Orb Body Press. I know it's not going to do... We'll see how much it does. Right? But the moment I can force them into a recover, I can hard pivot in Instant and get Fake Out Shadow Ball off. Right? So this is Body Press. And Shadow Ball. I can't see this being an L. I just... Honestly, I legitimately cannot. Yeah. And they see that too. But really, really good set. I'm happy we got the Palossand off in Game 1. Arguably could have gone back to it Game 2. But hey, you know what? We didn't need to do it. We got the job done when we got the job done. Clean 2-0. Very, very well played to my opponent. And with that, guys, I think we have a playoff spot. There is one more week of regulation. I will be back for that next week, of course. And with that, guys, I will catch you guys in a future video.